are guidelines for production control. What is good poultry production guideline? Hygienic guidelines in poultry. How to control pathogens, how to control residues, everything is given there. If you don't know anyone to guide you, your veterinarians are not available to guide you, don't worry, don't scare yourself. It is available free of cost on the internet. Just download, read it, request your technical person, convert all these guidelines into do's and don'ts. Do this, don't do this. Develop your own poster, take your printout in whatever language you can do, and paste on your farms and gates everywhere. Let this message and culture percolate in your team. I can guarantee you in 3 months' time you will see the difference in your company. And this knowledge is free. You don't need any consultant. It's free. And this knowledge is acceptable worldwide. If you are following Codex guideline at your farm, you can go to anywhere in the world and say that I am following Codex guideline. Nobody will question your safety system. So I'm saying it's freely available. Just implement that. Then discuss the same in your industry meeting if there is any implementation problem. If you must be doing it a little expensive way. Somebody else must have found an innovative way to do it in a lower cost. Please exchange those ideas, because as industry we have to become globally competitive. Share your experiences, like my friend has done fantastically on fly control, how they are doing it. I think this is what industry needs. Sharing experiences, who has done what. Maybe others can learn from that and it is doable. Industry associations, sometimes they wonder what to discuss. Let's do a seminar, management meeting, but what is the agenda item? I think agenda item which has to be permanent there is how to make Indian industry more cost competitive without compromising in hygiene and safety. I think every time when you meet, you will get a new idea from any of your member, and that should become an industry trend, and slowly we will become best in the world. And if there are regulatory issues, based on evidence and practical experiences, you can definitely tell the state government or central government, okay, sir, we want to become the best in the world. We are part of Make in India campaign run by or initiated by Honorable Prime Minister. We want to make India as a chicken exporter hub. We are facing this problem. I need a world-class residue testing lab in my area. Please help me. I can guarantee you, no government will say we will not do it. Tell me, if you want to ensure hygiene in your area and production system, will Government of India say, no, we don't need lab for testing? They have funds, they don't know what to do. And I think that is, instead of all the time looking at tax incentive, I think this is the right way of utilizing the tax. Customer is willing to pay, but our idea should be good. And then this will help in ensuring consumer confidence in within market. If consumer says that Indian industry is not okay, or your product has a high residue, please come, see my farm, see my laboratory, what we do. I used to do in my factory. All my consumers were allowed to visit my factory anytime, pick up any record and check. There's nothing to hide, I'm doing it for them. If they don't trust me, why they should pay for my product? So I think if we are open in our concepts, customer will always be loyal to you. And that is what we should look at it. And that's why I always say that always either think like an entrepreneur or think like a consumer. I always tell my friends, don't think like a manager. Because you should have a stake in the business. If you are a consumer, if you ask somebody, okay, sir, I need a chicken, and if the salesperson will ask you, do you want safe or unsafe? What will be your reaction? So obviously, I always expect safe. But we always expect as a safe product from my supplier, but when it comes to supplying to my customer, then why I look for excuses? Can I guarantee the same thing what I expect as a consumer? I expect best thing in the world as a consumer at the least price, but when it comes to selling to the same consumers as a seller, we have a different set of standards. I think this is unfortunate. The day we operate with the same wavelength, with the same mindset, both consumer and entrepreneur, that we are part of each other, I think most of the problems are taken care of that. And that's what I will say, that when you go to the market, even as an entrepreneur or as a manager, think that you're sitting on the other side of the fence. You are consumer. Are you willing to pay? Are you trusting your own product? If not, please go back to your factory. See what is wrong. You will get the answer. It is not difficult. You know the answer. Maybe somewhere in the system is not putting enough effort to rectify the situation. So life is simple, not difficult. Are you saying it is going to be free? No. There's definitely going to be cost. But point is, are you willing to put the cost for preventing the problem, or you are going to put the money in solving the problem? You have to put the money. Nothing is free. But where you want to put? Before you spoil the brand, prevention, or you want to do for cure or remedy or litigation? Cost will also be there. So think about it, and I feel prevention is a better option. Rest is up to you. Thank you very much.